Grasses wave in undying wind. The sea, sharp, bright, broken by light from 93 million miles away. Here, there is no empire, but the invisible roar of wind, pulled inland, high pressure to low pressure, sea to land, sea to island. I land here. What pulls us? What makes us restless to leave our places and come undone by passage over water, through air and time and space to find what? A new version of ourselves, maybe, forged by our hands, our minds, a birth of our own making. What we don't reckon on are other forces, beyond our ken, the sea, the wind, the heat, the cold. What shapes the land will shape us too.
Miku, Saint Lucia, August 1915.
What did that man just say?
Are you gonna sit down and be slaves?
Or fight? He said that out loud. Or did his moustache muffle his fine words? Nelson, man, you said he meant...
Save.
But look at that damn moustache. I know what that donkey said. How the hell does he think we got here? I'm going. Don't care what Mama says. No, Papa. Granny got it right. It's their war but my future, and there's no future here. I'm leaving this small island for that one. An island, maybe, but somehow it stretches far. Iron bridge to get here, sugar bridge to leave, and now war. Money makes the tide. Their king is ours too. His face, his damn moustache, on every building I enter. Cap in hand to learn, to work, to marry. No man who can tie his own shoe is staying. Old men sit in doorways, spinning yarns of cotton and sugar, waiting to die in this sweet hell, but I won't be tied. I love my home. It's why I aim to go. Make a man of me. They say that's what war will do. So let me try. Fly or die. Got my kit today. Walked past Violet's house in it. Fine, shiny buttons flashed in the midday sun, fit to blind me. Her sisters hooted from the kitchen yard. Little girls in plaits, their mama chased them inside with a smile. But no Vi. Maybe tomorrow.
I saw him. The fool. Strutting with Nelson, so cocky, line by fine line. Nelson's cousin Dennis behind. They marched past our house and all the others. Onto what? Glory. Riches? He knows how it is. White English, rule here. He shared my desk in that school and copied my work, lazy boy. No, he didn't need to. He heard them teach. They freed us. Freed us. Freed us. Fools as us if that's how we think we came to choose our own lives, but free. Now, there's a puzzle. Free to starve. Free to wear our clothes ragged, no matter how we patch them, to work for less than English doing the same work, though they never would. That free? It is here. Will it be different there? Is that what he thinks? He'll be dead in a ditch he had to dig himself, that's what. Damn fool. Damn handsome fool. I want to hate his pride, but it's what I love best. His bright, strong face, his smile, his wide shoulders, big laugh, hands on my waist. Girl, stop that. Wash to hang and babes to feed. He'll have to take care of Nelson, Dennis, and himself. 2nd of October, 1915. McCoo, St. Lucia.
As I leave, I see her waving. Even from here, she looks good. A new dress? No, it's her face that's new. Hope suits her, makes her new penny bright. Eyes shining so I can see from far way out. Violet, I'm here! Here! No, I won't stop shouting. That's my girl! Wait for me, Vi! Wait! I'll be back.
SS Babis, October 1915. 100 men strong from Green St. Lucia. 32 already aboard from St. Kitts, 34 from Antigua, another 34 from Dominica.
We're still in our island kit. Buttons bright, but cold now in the sea wind and at night. Wondering when we'll get the warmer uniforms the officers wear. Maybe it's the bone cold makes me see what we don't talk about. More black men than white on this ship. Shiploads more from
Jamaica, Guyana, Bahamas, Trinidad.
gone before.
Last time, so many black men travelled with so few white. The ships travelled from a different direction for a different purpose.
Ancestors taken from their home to mine. Lean out and you can see bodies, flashing bellies, speeding alongside. Nelson says,
Dolphins!
but I see the drowned, the ones who leapt rather than be held down, the women and children rising up to free the men. Oh, Vi.
Shake that off.
Nelson says, breathe. His excitement warms me. With mates, new and old, by my side. I can do this. I will. Brothers, now.
7th November, 1915.
Plymouth, I think. Land of the free. But Nelson laughs at me. That's America, and this is England. Smells of salt, fish, petrol, sweat, rush of men's bodies onto waiting trains, headed east into dawn.
Seaford, November 1915. Full moon when they arrive, but no one would know, covered in cloud as it is. No eye raised in the dark and high endless wind. Cold squints them down to feet, shuffling to higher ground. Fall in! Attention! Stand fast! Stand fast! Stand fast!
Stiff, exhausted, cold.
Fall out! When they last did this, the sun shone and crowds cheered. So proud of the handsome boys in their island kit, shining. Now, there's no sun on these suns. The moon hides her face. They keep theirs low and hope inside will warm their outsides. Hearts sore, their insides will wait. To Violet, December 1915.
Never been so cold. Not in the daytime, nor at night. How is it we're still in our kit from Porto, Spain in December? Our home kit, they call it. Their home kit is wool. Scratchy, true, and the colour of cow's dung, but warm against the bitter wind. It makes me deaf, that wind. At night, trying to sleep in these shacks, I hear it like we're still at sea. Feel the bedrock under me. Sick and tired and hungry. Food plain as dishwater. Bread, stale and pale, so dry I can write home on it instead. But you'd throw it out. Why? No good except for the damn noisy seagulls, and even they turn their beaks the other way. Like me. Like these English looking at me, at Nelson, at our boys. I turn away from the food. That's my protest. But they protest us with their turning. All they see is the color of our skin and call us black. I'm no more black than the sky at night, or crow, or the boots on our feet. Black? How's that? We will talk better. There's no call for names. No one made me come here. Smart, fast, strong, more than most in training. I chose this for better, but some days look like for worse. Nelson's worse too. The cold is settled in him now, deep in his narrow chest. We just got here. Man, boy, more like. Should have stopped him signing up, but couldn't. He said,
"If Dennis is going, I go too."
Cousins like brothers, them. But he's my brother too, if not by blood. Good Lord, let him live. That's a letter I don't want to write.
Seaford, December 1915.
The Ancient Order of Foresters' Friendly Society of Seaford welcomes you.
So said Clement when he got back. All the white men smiling. He couldn't believe they meant it, but they did. He said,
We have left our homes and comforts because the call to arms is as much to us as it is to an Englishman. We are all British and are proud to be members of the Empire, and we will shed our last drop of blood to uphold its integrity.
at least so he says, he said. We are British.
Yes.
Proud.
Yes.
And Lord knows we'll bleed like any man if we're shot. But integrity. I fight for my own.
5th of January, 1916. Blood. Nelson coughed blood last night. No one came. I held his hand. January 1916.
Dear Auntie, dear Nelson, this letter is not to him. Dear Auntie, I'm sorry to say. How sorry? God have pity. Make it clear. Dear Auntie, last night Nelson died. We prayed. I covered him with my clothes, but he shivered and coughed. He loved you very much. He called out for you. Dennis is sick too sick to know his cousin, your son, my best friend, is gone. I am more sorry than I have words to say. Sincerely, Lazarus.
8th night.
I found coffee, but no rum. One small shot of whiskey, a song and stories for my friend. Not like home. Not all night, but c'est si long. In mourning, as in life, we do what we can where we are.
15th January, 1916.
Egypt, they tell us, though the war's in Europe. Who will we fight there? Do they think we don't know there will be guns for us in France, but only to pack into crates, to unload, to carry, not to shoot, not by us, freed by them? Once I would have railed against it, argued with Captain Jenkins, stood up for us. Now, part of me doesn't care where we go. We dreamed of order, progression, guns and drills leading to promotion, elevation, respect. But now, Dennis is delirious, forgetful in fever. He talks to Nelson, or maybe it's me who's forgetful, unseeing. He is closer to Nelson than me. I don't want to be left behind, but it's Dennis I'm leaving. And Nelson. But maybe Nelson will be with me. His cross in my pocket. Maybe I'll listen to the priest. Take communion before we go. Blood and body make me sick. Though Nelson's blood covered my clothes and I couldn't wash them for fear of losing what I had left of him, I had better get used to the blood.
20th January, 1916.
After weeks of drills, inspections, cleaning, loading, unloading, packing, unpacking, then cleaning the guns again, grinding teeth in sleep, bored and edgy by day, asleep before eyes close. Tonight, finally, we take trains to Plymouth. The journey here, but in reverse.
For HMS Marathon via Malta to Alexandria, and so from island to island until Africa.
Our journey in reverse indeed. Visited Dennis one last time. Face ashy, shrunk, small, under the scratchy green blanket, unseeing, or at least not seeing me. Visited Nelson, already buried as if they were ready for us. Coldstone's his final place. No words for his headstone. Auntie Fevere will struggle to find them. What words could sum up his son? I tried to remember the words to the song we sang together, but when drizzle soaked from coat to skin, I left him, knees wet, dirt under my skin, my nails. No words left now. I won't be back. But I'll take Nelson, yeah, and Dennis with me when I go.